Hey guys, what is up? This is Nova996, and today I'm going to give you guys an awesome deck profile, I think. This is of Cloudians. Oh, and by the way, if there's a soft rumbling in the background, that's my fan I'm in the living room right now, and that's my fan because it is super humid in my house, even though it's actually pretty nice outside. Anyway, so this is of Cloudians, and what I've gone is for a rank 4 spam version. And what's really cool about this deck is it's very underrated. A lot of people don't know about it, but it can actually be really good. So first off, we play 3 Zero Stratus. Yes, Zero Stratus. First of all, I should point out that all of the cloud monsters, except for a Sheep Cloud, cannot be destroyed by battle. Also, if you put it in defense mode, it automatically destroys them. So you don't want to put them in defense mode. So they're in attack mode, and every time one is summoned, each one including the one that's summoned, gets a fog counter, and they each have fog effects based on fog counters. So basically, this one is you can remove 2 fog counters for this card to destroy one monster in the field. So that's really good. It doesn't target either, so that's really good. It's only at 900, but again, you want to keep these can stay on the field, so that can be really good for a lot of cool Xyz plays, as you'll see in the extra deck. 3 Storm Cloud. Basically, you banish a Cloudian monster from the graveyard, special summon this, so that's, again, another level 4 monster right there. Again, can't be destroyed by battle. And once per turn, you can place a fog counter on the field. So basically, you can substitute this and put it on Stratus and just get its effect again. Then we play 3 Cloudian Atlas. This is the beater of the deck. He's at 1300. At least the one that's easiest to summon. And basically, you can move 3 fog counters and discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand. That's pretty good. It discards, which I don't really like because a lot of cards, especially I know people don't play Dark World really anymore, but there's a possibility it could happen. We play 3 Sheep Cloud, and these are basically to get 2 tokens out, so you can't use them for tribute except for a Cloudian monster, which you'll see in a minute. Then we play 2 Acid Cloud. Acid Cloud is an interesting card. I only played it 2 though because I thought 3 was a little bit overkill. So basically, you can remove 2 fog counters to destroy 1 spell card in the field. And again, cannot be destroyed by battle. So really good card. Then we have 2 Cloudian Eye of the Typhoon. This is our quote-unquote boss monster. You really don't need to play this because you'll see from the extra deck what this deck really wants to do. But I kind of like it. So basically, if it attacks a face-up defense position monster, destroy it automatically. And when this card declares an attack, change the battle positions of all face-up monsters except Cloudian monsters. So if your opponent has a big row of defense, you can use this, switch it all to attack, and then just kill those fuckers. Then 2 Summoner Monk because we play a lot of spells and it helps with our rank 4 spamming. 3 Summon Cloud. Summon Cloud is a very interesting card for the deck. Basically, you can, during main phase, if you don't control any monsters, you could special summon 1 from the hand or from either player's graveyard. I guess if you have a Cloudian mirror match, I don't think it will happen. But yeah, so either from your hand or the graveyard. But the catch is if you special summon from the graveyard with this effect, you have to destroy this card. So really, you want to special summon from the hand, but if you have to special summon from the graveyard, if you have to, you have to. That's why we play 3. 2 Cloudian Squall. I was considering playing 1, but I thought 2 would be alright. And basically, during each standby phases, place a fogging counter on each monster. Every face-up monster, so it's kind of weird. Then we, Fog Control. 1 Fog Control. Basically, tribute a Cloudian monster and place 3 fog counters on 1 face-up monster. So, it can be interesting. 3 Upstart Goblin because of draw power. 2 Duality. 2 Mysticals. 1 Raigeki, 1 Soul Charge. And then traps. I didn't want to play any of the Cloudian traps because I didn't think many of them were worth anything. Mirror Force, Compulse, Bottomless, Solemn, and Torrential. For the extra deck, we play Castell, Dark Rebellion, Gaga Samurai, just because it's going to attack twice and push for extra damage. Cowboy, Rhapsody and Berserk, Heartland Draco for the extra push. Marigoest because I like how it shuffles in the deck, and a lot of decks now, it can negate a lot of cards' effects by shuffling in the deck. Fairy Chew Girl because all the monsters are fairies, well, except for Summoner Monk. And it, again, lets you draw cards. Bahamut Shark because it's a nice beater, and it lets you summon 47 Nightmare Shark for free. 101 Exciton, Teller Knight Palladius, and you probably know where this is going. But I decided to use this combo because with this version of the deck, you can really spam a lot. Since it's generic, that way you can, because the monsters can't be destroyed by battle, so they'll stay on the field most likely. Then you could just summon and summon and summon it until you get your 3 materials, and then go into this thing. The only part I don't like about it is the effect that uses the combo off is once per chain, and I guess that isn't too bad, but I don't know. I don't care for the once per chain type of things. Then, of course, with the Palladimus, we play 1 Cyber Dragon Nova and 1 Cyber Dragon Infinity. Oh, I could feel the salt spilling. I like to call him Professor Brokeass, because that's what he is. So hopefully this card never comes to the TCG. We know at some point it will. And by then, it'll probably not even a problem. Like, literally. Like, remember when, what was his name? 86 came out? And let me see if I can pull up a picture here. Yeah. 86, Heroic Champion, Ramif, whatever the fuck. Everyone thought this was the most broken, one of the most broken XZs ever, and it still is. But it's just too slow. For one thing, it's generic. It's not generic. It requires 2 or 4 level 4 warrior types. So, Teller Knights are really the only deck right now that could use it, or a viable deck that could use it. Cyber Dragon Infinity, again, also is not generic. Really, you would have to play Palladimus. You have to play a deck that's good at making Palladimus, Teller Knights, and of course Clown Blade. And I think this can make it well too. To summon the Nova and to summon the Infinity. So really, even though it's relatively easy to bring out in some decks, in most, it only really works in like 2 competitive decks right now. That being Clown Blade and I forgot, Teller Knights, yeah. And people aren't really playing Teller Knights that much anymore. Clown Blade's going to be a thing once Crossover Souls come out. No. What's his name? What's the... something... you know, the next set. When the next set comes out and the Perform Mages come out, Clown Blade will be everywhere. So, yeah. I still think it's a really good card. Really Charlesy, too. So anyway, guys, that is my Cloudian deck profile. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Like, dislike, the fact that you acknowledge my video at all makes me feel like I'm on a cloud. Fits the theme, right? So anyway, that's going to be all for today. This is being Nova 986, and I will see yins later. Peace!